adjust your foot sometimes, or what? Are you hurt?
Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, I was just out there shoot around, just getting ready.
How's it feel on the court? You know, you're finally here. It's a new environment for you, settling in. How'd practice feel?
It felt good. It's a blessing to be here. I think this is my third time competing in the Big 12 tournament, so I'm looking forward to it. Very excited.
Nerves, any anxiety going into it, or just more excitement?
No nerves, yeah, just more excitement. Ready to get out there with my brothers and compete.
Anything you guys do to calm that? I mean, obviously you have to have a little bit of the jitters, but what's your game day routine then?
Really just trusting all the work that we put in on a day-to-day basis. Listening to coaching them. They done been here plenty of times and done won it plenty of times. So just listening to them and kind of feeding off of that.
You can't pick your opponent. 8, 9 are playing tomorrow. You just go to school. One of the things, do you want to play them again, or would you rather not?
It doesn't matter to me. Whoever wins, whoever's a better team, we're gonna be ready to play them and be ready to work.
What about this field in this tournament this year? A lot of people think this is maybe the best Big 12 there's been, maybe one of the best conferences there's been in decades. Would it mean a little bit more to win this tournament this year against this group of teams?
Yeah, of course. Just like the regular season, that was a huge thing for us to win that. I feel like this conference is the best conference I ever played in all 4 years that I've been in college. From top to bottom, any team can get beaten. It's a gauntlet every night. So yeah, it'll mean a lot for us.
Kevin, you guys had success here last year at Texas Tech. What's kind of the key to winning 2-3 games in 3 days?
Really just, you got to have a deep bench too as well. Everybody's got to come in and contribute, give effort, and really just taking care of your bodies after the game. Getting back to the hotel, getting treatment, and getting ready for the next day.
What about atmosphere-wise? I mean, you're used to maybe having 50 people cheering for you now. Now the entire gym's going to be cheering for you.
Oh yeah, last year when we played them in the championship, we played KU. It was loud in there for KU, so I'm looking forward to being on the other side of that this time and competing for all the fans that come.
Just a general question for you about just excitement for this Big 12 championship, especially being on a different team as opposed to the last couple seasons where you had a different experience.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm very excited for this tournament. Super blessed and thankful that we won the Big 12 regular season, but now we got to put that behind us and move forward from that.
Interesting that you don't know the opponent coming up. Is there any kind of difference? I mean, Dewan was just saying energy is the big thing for you guys. You kind of share that same sentiment?
Yeah, energy is the main thing for us. As long as we come out, all pumped up and ready to go, playing for each other, we can play with anybody in the country.
You like being the 1 seed, being kind of the hunted instead of the hunter?
It doesn't matter to me. Every game's going to be a gauntlet. Every game's going to be a battle and be a grind. So just ready to whoever they throw at us.
Do you follow what's going on at Tech with Coach Adams?
Nah, I'm just kind of worried about us and just staying in my own lane.
Kevin, you weren't out there for some of those last-minute plays. Are you feeling okay? Just getting some rest, extra rest?
Yeah, I practiced earlier. Just getting ready for tomorrow. Yes.
And I was asking Dewan, I was asking him about the last 2 losses at Iowa State, at Texas, and he talked about energy points. What exactly are energy points?
Coach Q. I think he does all the energy points after the game. He goes through and breaks down all the film, but it's really just the hustle plays, making winning plays, diving for loose balls, going to the glass when you're supposed to, taking charges, different things of that nature. Things that are going to impact winning and some things that aren't going to pop up in the regular stat sheet, but things that you need on a night-to-night basis.
And in both of those games, you guys got down by double digits, kind of a slow start. How do you avoid that in a part of the season now where if you win, you go home?
Just playing with more of an urgency. Just knowing, if you don't win, you're going home. So I'm just coming out with energy and leaving it all on the line every time you're out there.
Is it easier to bring that when you know that's kind of at stake?
I feel like that's way easier. There's not a different game coming up. Nobody's looking forward. No side streets, no distractions. You're all locked in on one game at a time. So I feel like that's going to help.
Has Coach said to you guys much about postseason play and just, I guess, the different season? He always compares it to 3 different seasons. Has he said much to you about that?
Really, just you got to play your best ball now. Freshmen aren't freshmen anymore. Everybody's got to take the next step and turn the page pretty much. So you just got to come out there and compete.
Kevin, what kind of motivation is it just being at number 1 in the city?
Really just knowing that we're going to have a target on our back. We've had that the whole year. Them winning a national championship last year. That's the main reason that I came here is to defend that title and knowing everybody's going to be coming at you with their best shot and play their best game against us.
What does that say about KU Hoops and what you've accomplished? That's one of the goals. You're in the top seed, but one of the big motivations being the number 1 overall.
You just got to take it with a grain of salt. That everybody's gonna play their hardest. Everybody has us circled on their schedule. When you get to play KU, it's always a huge game. So it means a lot for us to have success.
Kevin, when Texas made that deep run a few years ago, were you there? National title, were you there? Yeah.
At Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was red-shirted on the bench. Yep.
Okay, so you've got some big game experience as far as the tournament goes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use that, even though you were redshirt? Can you use that this time around?
All those older guys, they made me feel like I was out there playing when I was on the team. So I just learned a lot from their leadership and how they carried themselves on and off the court being on that team.
What are the 1-2 defensive tandem of you and Juan? How did that really help? How did you guys help each other in that aspect?
We push each other each day. Having a guy like that is so quick and on the ball just causes havoc everywhere. It's great to play alongside of that. And when he's heating people up, that gives me a chance to be able to get in passing lanes and use my IQ on the defensive end and try to get some steals.